in looking at the price ranges, the graph of the price ranges, what we're seeing is that 275 to 350, 375 is down. The numbers in that area down, but the 375 to 500 block is much stronger. Even the 6 to 700 block, there's been a number of sales, which is a little bit unusual to have that many sales in that area. And also that the amount of activity in the 900 plus, that's been quite noticeable. Where normally we only get 1 or 2 sales in that area, we had 5 last month, and there's good activity in the properties that we have listed above that figure. 122 houses sold last month.
And how does that compare to the rest of the year?
If you look at last 6 months, that's been pretty stable. It would be 121 to 122, 123, so it's been, you could just about draw a straight line through that period.
So what's causing them to stay so stable?
I think we've got a situation where purchasers and vendors are comfortable. They're finding a level where they're happy to sell and people are happy to buy. I don't believe prices have changed. I think that they're stable also. From looking around at the houses that have sold recently, they don't appear to be any more in value than the houses sold months ago, 3-4 months ago.
Okay, so would you say the market is still positive, still growing?
I think the market definitely is still growing. It's still positive. The number of listings is still down on what you would expect through this period of time, through the spring and coming into summertime. There's not the numbers there. And I think that is also affecting the number of sales that we're actually seeing. Advice to buyers, I think I'm still in the camp of, if you're looking for a home and you see something, because listings are a little bit more scarce, if you do want to move, then if you see something that you like, then make a move on it. Don't dilly-dally. The advice that I'd have for sellers this month would be, there's still the purchases there. The market is stable, and so that if you are thinking of moving, now is certainly a good time to move. The sales this month breakdown across the suburbs was very interesting. Welcome Bay, Matua showed good sales right across the certainly up to the 600 mark area. They were the two noticeable ones. Otamotai was strong again, as it usually is. There were sales in avenues, so it was quite spread across the town, but there were a couple of standout suburbs that did sell good numbers. What's
your prediction for what's going to happen over the first half of next year?
I think for first half of next year I can't see a lot changing. I think that the prices will stay relatively stable. That how the LVR affects the lower end of that market will be interesting to watch, and I think through the first bit of it will still have that same effect that we're seeing now, but in the last part of that, the first half of the year, I think we'll start seeing that effect lowering, and we'll start seeing more buyers come back into that bottom end of that market. We noticed the Reserve Bank has changed its policy for new construction through the LVR, the loan value ratio, and that's been a good thing. I think that's going to be a good thing. So there is a change there. So if you are building, then just check that out, because it's important to know what's happened there, because it is better than what it was when they originally planned it.